Hi, today we're going to be working on the Measuring Energy Changes Heat of Fusion lab. There are a few things you need to know before we begin the lab, such as what is an exothermic process and an endothermic process, and what the heat of fusion and heat of vaporization are, as well as some facts about enthalpy change. We're going to go over those real quickly, and then we'll begin the experiment. A physical change of state or a chemical reaction may be either exothermic or endothermic. An exothermic reaction releases heat to its surroundings, while an endothermic reaction absorbs heat from its surroundings. The heat of vaporization is the amount of heat that must be absorbed to vaporize a specific quantity of liquid, and the heat of fusion is the amount of heat that must be absorbed to melt a specific quantity of solid. Vaporization and fusion are examples of endothermic physical changes. The reverse physical process, therefore, must be exothermic. The other thing we need to know about is the amount of heat transferred in the processes depends on the difference in the energy stored in each substance. The stored energy is called the heat content, or enthalpy, which is signified by H, and the enthalpy change, which is signified by delta H, is a physical process or a chemical reaction is defined as the heat change that occurs at constant pressure. There are some equations that you'll need to know, such as delta H equals Q sub P, and Q sub P equals M times S times delta T, as well as the Q of the system equals the negative Q of the surroundings. If you have any more questions about these things, you can find them in your note packet for this lab. And now we're going to get started.